All right. So where it comes to you left off at.
Oh, just the fact that I'm just a sound hound. I just like
a sound hound.
I don't know, like you've got gearheads that work on cars and basically understand everything there is to know about stuff I don't. But I just like anything that's worth anything to anyone is not going to come easy, and it really kind of irritates me sometimes when I hear people talk about electronic music and no intelligence, and like anybody can make beats on a computer, and it's like, well, yeah, I guess, but at the same time, anyone can make music on a piano. It doesn't necessarily mean it's you can just tap keys on anybody can make music, but it's to be a musician and to be like a real, like, you gotta play those notes till your fingers bleed, and I've done that. I mean, I've spent hours with headphones on, just noodling around with knobs and switches and just blowing my own mind with what occurs. Like what fascinates me about it is that what I'm doing is basically manipulating electricity, and that's what you hear. Like, that's what fascinates me about electronic sounds, is that you're like, I'm basically manipulating what you hear by modifying the amount of electricity passing through a circuit, and it blows my mind, and I guess that's why I don't have a job, and that's why I'm starving, and that's why I spend my life behind machines that.
Yeah, but these machines are on the cusp of creating things that we as men can only input. I mean, as much as we make these things happen, our capacity is to store for extended periods of time or manufacture gets to a point. So I think the problem is, like, we're programmed as human beings to hate what we don't understand, or create, it's the divide and conquer blanket of
which is exactly the problem with the world.
That is leading to disassociation over collaboration. But we're going to get into a track called Hard Headed here.
Suitable.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Block Talks episode 43. Let's Beef Radio.
I'm good though. I can't even begin to understand the things that go on in your head. Tiptoeing around you, girl, it's getting hard to pretend. Fix your stubborn ways, or let's call this the end. Like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, girl. You in this for the love, or you in this for the pearls? I thought you was my world, but my crooked ass sight got me seeing what I want and forgetting what I heard. So now it's all on me. Gonna plot my own path, make a family. It's too bad in the end that you had to leave, but that's all on you. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Story of my life, cutting branches from my tree. Caught up with police, shifty glances from my peeps. Feeling like you treat me like a dog on a leash, but I'm done with that life, capiche?
Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Never gets too attached, afraid she might get too distracted. That's deep, had a bad sleep on too big of a mattress. Price of being lonely, hard-headed chick like you don't got no good advice for me. What could I say? Could not be of help. Doesn't just go for me, it was nobody else would notice nothing. No assumption, but girl thought the world owed her something. Mean mugging, didn't ask if she mad at me. Fighting in public, combat was real as fatality. Stubborn as it gets and that's a bad mentality. Such a nice exterior, so didn't add up mathematically. cold as ice, wish it would melt away, and felt the rain. No, she felt betrayed, but last thing I told her is you gonna lose some good people with your selfish ways. Let's go. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed.
Yo, she be thinking that she all slick with it. When you right, yo, she still can't agree with it. Hard-headed, never wrong, never feeling shit. Cold-hearted like a snake, bro, she slithered away through your life. Now you're looking at some miserable days. Can't get it right, yo, can't seem to shake the pain. You'll never be free if you don't break away, and things will never be bright if you always obey.
That's why we gotta change the game. You know that love is the reason we share a last name. We go against the grain. It's easy to attain the vision we proclaim. If we focus on the gain, it can be insane. Resonant chord struck, pedal flawed. We sustained, all natural through the frame. This life chose me, I aim to fulfill the legacy of the name.
Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Let's get it.
You can also catch us on Spreaker.com/Catalyst Radio. We gonna get to the track Let's Vibe because we on Let's Beef. This track's by J-Rec. I mean, he's working out Niagara region. Look out for the Distinct Coalition. Look out for Free L, the Choom Gang.
Reaching to a place no Sadamas can't even illustrate. My mind drifts away as it cruises down the interstate. Welcome to the game of life. Next stop, paradise. Chilling with a couple spliffs, rolling like a paradise. THC molecules in my cranium like parasites. Moment of honesty, all I hear is lies. Cause if you hot as fuck, then how the fuck are you scared of heights? Why? I don't know. But every day amazes me to see that these MCs are slaves to the mainstream. I ain't calling no one out, I just speak the truth. And the fact that I even wrote the shit for you is proof. I go beyond underground, reaching deep below the roots to develop a kind of flow more dope than a line of blow, combined with the mighty force, stronger than a lion's roar. Bars made of gold, now these niggas think I'm Midas. Whoa. Just let the good times roll by slow is a human being living in our own time zone. Just let the good times roll by slow is a human being living in our own time zone. Let's vibe, get high. Musical vibration through your insides, from your intestines to your enzymes. One love from the 416 to the 905. This ain't no trend, better tell your friends. This reckless epidemic's never coming to an end. It's hunting season on your ducks and rabbits, let them have it. My material stays hard like leather jackets. This ain't a joke, I'll slap you just for laughing. They ain't here for amusement, fuck a main attraction. You ignorant clowns should shut your mouth and listen. Put the fun and games aside, here's some wisdom for your system as we switch the focus towards the clear picture. We all born sinners, fuck obsession with money. You must be hungry like a gold digger. Go figure, every time you don't make sense, I'm $5 richer. Friends become the enemies eventually, with hearts colder than December. So always remember, there is no I in team, nor is there I in I. You must rely on your mind and accept it as your guiding light. Just let the good times roll by slow is a human being living in our own time zone. Just let the good times roll by slow is a human being living in our own time zone. Let's vibe, get high. Musical vibration through your insides, from your intestines to your enzymes. One love from the 416 to the 905.
Yo, what up? It's BLNK, that's blank without the A. You are now rocking with Let's Beef Radio. Let's go. Fuck with us.
All right, gonna take some time to shout out those in the forum. We got Two Fuel. You just heard him rant. Waco LS is in the forum at letsbeef.com/forums. We got conversations going on all around. Roe versus 2 Fuel is the topical tournament final. On the front page of Let'sBeef.com, we have Monty Mula versus Hondolo. Let'sBeef.com rap battles. You can check out the latest from LB on YouTube.com/Let's Beef Entertainment. All right. The hottest battles are Bobby Blanco versus Young King Ant. Reasoning his name maybe Anthony Antoine, or he's just an ant with access to a microphone. Block Talks, what he thinks. We got the top tracks from 4 to 1. The Real by Strick. Minute to Win It, which you heard earlier in this episode, again by Strick. Mojo by Phil Banks. That track right there, I mean, that right there is a club joy right there. Straight cash with a $ attached. Got your mojo. Either way, and Man's World by Phil Banks. So the artists on the front page are doing what they can do to get their tracks some spins, and you can get these tracks from letsbeef.com/tracks. There are thousands of pages of artists that you would be investing in by donating to letsbeef.com or any of their subsidiary representatives, affiliates, administrators, or radio personalities. Block Talks. By the way, if you donate because of Block Talks, remember to put Block Talks in a memo. I should get at least, 40% of that, but I'll take 70. Battles ending soon. From 5 to 1, Bobby Blanco versus Young King Ant. Daniel Minor, 217. From 4 to 2 is against Evil Twin, 8 at ease. And at ease. And the number 1 battle ending soon is Bobby Blanco versus Young King Ant. See, that's the way you get your name out there, by having yourself on the front page. Hottest battles, top tracks. Promote yourself through the site, direct people to your link, get them to download it, get them to comment on it, get them to listen to it, get them to play it. Click on all the things on it. Spend a day just clicking the links on the page. You don't want to give the money. Just click the links on the page. Every link you click on the page is a contribution to letsbeef.com. Every click counts. Ain't nobody messing with the click, 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 click counts. All right, that being said, we're going to talk about the top-ranked MCs. The top crews have stayed the same. We have a bit of a change in the top-ranked hoods. The audio featured is by At Ease. And this instrumental is just about over. Dizzy Dash, Afterthought. John Jay, Afterthought. You know what? We're going to go into back-to-back tracks by Afterthought. See, when you're live, you can change up the playlist. Oh, you don't play it? I heard one time, someone said it, and I'm not trying to hate, you know what I mean? Shout out to 1122 Entertainment, you know what I mean? Shout outs to Bring In, Bubba Sparks to 7, but